Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
Oh.
I can't hear you, can I? I'm here with two very special guests from a band I love. I shouldn't have said a swear word that soon into it. We're probably going to get demonetized now. Sorry, Rob.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm here with Benji and James from Caskets.
Hello.
We'll stick a bleep on that bit.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Jake, you're doing some editing, mate. Right, so Caskets, if you don't know about them, you should. Like, go straight to Spotify or Apple Music if you're a classy person. They are fucking banging. They are what I've been told, and you can confirm this because I don't understand what genres are anymore. An alternative post-hardcore inspired metal.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is that what you'd go with?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of emo thrown in there as
I
well.
would say that, yeah.
But it's I hate pigeonholing bands nowadays.
I just don't understand what it means. Like, alternative. What is alternative now? Because that's my main.
I don't know, just anything that's not in the charts at the minute, I'm assuming.
It's odd, isn't it? I just don't get it. It's a strange thing.
Rock. Just rock band.
Yeah.
Just put it as rock band.
Just one of the, throw them out to you. People who are listening, you fucked, you can't see it. So, you used to be called Captives.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, 2 and a bit year ago?
Yeah, I think it's 2 years now.
Yeah.
Are you impressed by my research yet?
Oh,
Very impressed.
I won't say, don't worry.
Do you want us to go into that?
You can if you'd like.
Okay.
How did it?
I'll let you take it.
So basically, we started the band off as Captives, and we started getting some traction online on Spotify. The EP did really well, and then we recorded this full album, and then we got like this cease and desist letter from Australian band that we'd never heard
really?
of,
Fucking hell.
and then basically saying stop using the name. We're an internationally recognised band.
I've fucking heard of them.
Well, no, yeah, this is the thing. There's legal loopholes everywhere. But basically, like, we got a lawyer on board.
Can you like the
Sorry, phone pressed it.
Yeah, we got
Fuck's sake.
a lawyer on board, and he was like fighting our corner. But basically, they got all our music removed from like Spotify,
Oh, shit.
Apple Music, everything. So we kind of like had to lay down with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
terrifying.
it was going to take like 12 months to get it all sorted out.
Jesus.
But after it had finished, like the best thing about it was they sent a cake to our lawyer because in his original emails, he outlined saying, you're a small Australian band from Melbourne that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, it went.
You're not internationally acclaimed. And they sent him a cake. And it said on the top, from your small Australian Melbourne band.
That was great.
I was just like, kudos.
That's a good fuck you, that. I like that. So, that album you're on about, is that the EP, is that Ghost Like You? Was that
yes,
back
it was.
when you were Captives? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a couple of songs. It's not songs. Sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. There's an EP, there's an album, and some singles out now. So the EP is Ghost Like You. Signs, absolute banger. Absolutely.
God, yeah,
mate.
that sounds. It feels like ages ago when we recorded that. But that's originally how I met the rest of the band.
What is it?
Because I knew nothing about Benji or any of the other members.
Yeah.
And I'd done some work with a producer based in Wakefield, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were basically just putting feelers out for who's a decent drummer, and luckily I'd already recorded with this guy, Andy, and they hit me up and they were like, "Oh, do you want to try out?" And at this point, I'd got to a point in my life where I was like, "I'm probably just gonna get a job, sort myself out, save up, get a house, like
Become sensible.
yeah,
Settle down.
become sensible, yeah." And then when I turned up to try out, they had all this lighting rig set up down for the songs, like all in time and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is completely different from anything I've ever done before. Yeah. And I mean, it took off from them. I mean,
well, you had a week to learn all the tracks.
Oh, that was the most
and then
stressful week
we
of my
recorded
life.
the EP.
yeah.
Throwing you in it deep
well
end.
had that, yeah.
That's mad. Well, how long ago was that? Was that 2019?
2019, yeah. Oh, no.
I think I met you in 2018.
It was 2018.
And then I think we brought the first
released
single
it.
out 2019, yeah.
Oh, nice. So again, I'm gonna show off my bit of research here. So you've got over 50 million plays so far on Spotify, and you're literally just about to hit one point. Is it more than that? Well, it's more than that. I'm saying over. I'm still right. And it looks like, to an outside perspective, I don't know the truth now. You're about to hit 1.5 million monthly listeners.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, especially listening to bands that I used to listen to when I were in high school, college, and seeing that as monthly listeners has just surpassed them. It is absolutely mental. I mean, it definitely varies with the audience pulling, selling tickets and stuff like that. It's definitely a different world when it comes to from Spotify listeners to selling tickets. Yeah. But yeah, I think Spotify has definitely helped us progress as a band. And it's been absolutely mad. The support that we were shown through the EP and through his first album has been absolutely unreal. Getting on the playlists with all the bands that I used to listen to. It's been crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pinch me moment when sometimes when you see those sort of numbers.
Yeah, I bet.
But we're like kind of those guys who want more.
Yeah, it's never good enough.
Yeah. So as soon as you reach a certain stage, you're always like, right, what are we doing next?
Yeah, definitely. Always pushing further.
And if you're not doing that, then to me, it's like, well, why are you doing it if you're not trying to hit that next step?
Yeah, I get that. It's like, why would you stay at the same level and not move anyway? It's like having a career and you're just happy being at the same level for the rest of your life rather than progressing through the rank structure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
And you know that, like James said with the tickets and stuff, like we can sell out venues. We do sell out venues.
Yeah.
But we try to, like, the numbers aren't everything. Do you know what I mean?
No, they're not at all.
It's the connections with fans and stuff that make the difference to us, that make the difference to them. So we're just trying to improve on all aspects, and like we're quite humble guys. So like the numbers, although they are amazing, like they're not
incredible.
like they're not the be and all.
No, it's not. You shouldn't ever give a band worth just because of the numbers, because they can be fudged as well. Like people can just completely wipe the numbers out by just.
I have seen a lot of stuff on Twitter about this recently about they're bringing in this new thing where you lose 50% of your streaming royalties to like get Spotify to put it in the spotlight, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's such a...
And like that's not something we can do. And like I'm thinking, like, what bands are doing this? Like,
oh, it's going to be the major bands that are already there, like the ones who are already at the top. And
yeah, because you don't make money from streaming anyway, like at all.
Not at all. Like we've got 3 parodies out, and I think we've made 70 quid in total.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like,
but yeah, it's good though. Amazing numbers. Like, but yeah, definitely can't focus on it. But it's still incredible.
Thank you, bro.
So, first question I've got for you. Go on. How did you all meet?
Oh, well, I kind of touched on it beforehand with being asked to join the band from working with the producer. And then we just said that I had a week to learn it. And to go into the studio and have to do that under such high pressure, knowing that everyone else in the band was such good musicians, was really hard. But then once we got the mixers back and stuff like that, it was a turning point where I realised that this could actually do something.
Can go somewhere.
And then meeting them for the first time, everyone were just so nice, funny, got along with them, had so much in common with them as well.
You had a no risk involvement as well. Like.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It don't work out.
Just drum on this, right? You've got a week, learn the songs, drum on this.
And then I can bugger off if now it happens with it.
Exactly. It's only a week. Make new mates.
I think with the other guys, it in terms of me, because I've been kind of like central with Chris, our bassist.
Yeah.
We've been in bands for years. And it was just kind of like when one band didn't work out, we started something else.
Yeah.
But like me and Chris like started this band together.
Yeah.
And we said basically if this one doesn't work out, we're done.
Yeah, that was the same point for me in my point of life.
Yeah,
I was just
exactly
like,
that.
I'm pretty much done.
And thankfully it's worked out pretty well. So far.
And it looks like it's going to continue to work out. Like you're just on the up, boys. It's incredible.
We did actually like we saw Matt play a gig with his old band.
Was this when you robbed off with him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we essentially robbed him. His band was supporting Young Guns
Oh yeah.
at what venue was it?
Were it
It
the
was-
Nottingham one?
No, it was in Leeds. I want to say like down near the like Hyde Park Corner.
Oh yeah, the one on the corner.
Yeah,
Is it the book club on the opposite side or the
Yeah.
one that looks like a massive cottage?
the massive cottage.
Oh yeah, I didn't know they put gigs on in there.
Yeah, this was years ago.
Oh,
like,
right.
This was like 6 years ago, and we saw him, and we was like, "That's the guy we need to sing."
Yeah.
And then 6 months passed. We were still in an old band at that point, and then we was like, "Right, let's give Matt a ring."
See, just get his interest, see what he's feeling.
Yeah, exactly, and
Oh, it works. It's
rest
definitely
is history.
And you've
amazing.
regretted it ever since.
So how old are all of you? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
Well, I'm the baby.
Yeah.
I'm 27. And then, I couldn't really tell you what the
Do you need my
ages of everyone
stage name, like my stage age, or?
Both, like your normal age and your stage age.
uh,
Because I'm 22 forever.
I'd
Like-
say you look about 29.
Yeah, that is actually my stage age.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
29, yeah.
It's a big lie, though.
I'm 32, yeah.
That's not that old. I'm 31. We're still young at heart. That's all we need.
Yeah, it's weird, though, because I remember, like, going to festivals and gigs when I was, like, super young.
Yeah.
And thinking everyone looked, like, roughly the same age, even though, like, the artist on stage might be, like, 10 years older.
Yeah.
But I think when you're young, looking at people who are doing stuff like, oh, they must be really old.
See, I've always thought it. The other
But
way
then
around.
you get to that age and like, no, it's not old. It's not old.
Not at all, no.
I'll still be here at 50 going, I'm not old.
Well, I mean, I was kind of like that in high school. Like, I'd joined high school, got to year 7, I'm like, fucking hell, year 11s look old as fuck. And then you get to year 11 and you look at the year 7s, you're like, they're so tiny. Like, no way I used to be that big.
Nah, not at all. I've been this height and this size all my
Oh,
life.
yeah, when I look at
Came
my
out
mum,
this way.
I think, how did I crawl out of you? You're like 5 foot note.
Oh, bless her.
Lovely.
Yeah, theirs.
So a big question that I'm always interested in, because we're not full-time. We all have to work full-time jobs. Like, we can't do this is still for fun. We still haven't got there yet. You boys, are you full-time? Are you working? Are you gigging constantly? Like, what's part-time?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
So we've got like a crazy busy schedule this year. Most of it's not announced, but like,
Can you tell me afterwards?
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I get special treatment.
So I work kind of like part-time on a freelance basis now. So I do like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And then obviously the band, like we do get some wage from this.
All right. What is it that you do? If you don't have to say if
I'm
you
a
don't.
like photographer and graphic
Oh.
designer.
Right, so still creative.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very handy with the jobs that the people in the band have. Like,
Yeah.
Benji does all this stuff that helps with socials and
Yeah.
designs and helping with the album artwork. And then I'm the one that prints all the merch, because
Yeah,
that's my
James.
full-time job is printing
Prints
T-shirts.
As
the
if
merch.
meant to be.
So, yeah, exactly. I think that's why we got in band, really. I said, oh, well, I print shirts. And they were like, oh, well, it's a cheaper option.
Players, yeah.
You were okay
Yeah.
at drums as well, mate.
Well, yeah, that helps. But yeah, for me, I work full time at shirt printers, and then luckily my bosses, they used to be in bands in the 80s,
Yeah.
and they know what it's like trying to make something of yourself. So they're really helpful with working around me. They've been amazing, giving me time off.
Yeah.
Like when we did his America tour last year, 7 weeks off. I mean, if you start a full time job and you say, "Oh, can I have 7 weeks off?" They'll be like, "No
Yeah,
chance
not
at all."
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really helpful. It's just given me an opportunity to earn money and to be able to do what I absolutely love as well.
Yeah,
And help the band at the same time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing is like you need to be available at most times. 'Cause,
Yeah, definitely.
anything could crop up at any time. Like we recorded the second album back in August, and like me, Matt, and Craig needed like 2 months off just to do that, and then I think you took extra 2 weeks to do the
Yeah,
drums.
I did the drums for a week at Marshall Studios, but then I took a week off beforehand as well. Obviously, when I'm at work, I just listen to the songs anyway, and then practice every so often.
So,
but yeah, that's it.
Cost, we don't like. It's not fully full time. Whenever we do have time off, then we just cram the work in and
just absolutely smash it.
Yeah, because like we're gonna be away all summer, and like it's not fun going on tour and thinking where your next meal's coming from.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Especially if you're doing like internationals where
Stuff
you don't have a rider. You might have a
not cheap.
$10 buyout.
Jeez.
And then you've got to live the
$10
full
a day
day on $10,
which is impossible.
And if you don't have a show that day, you don't get your $10.
Jesus.
So it's
That's shit.
Yeah.
That's proper shit. You should be getting more than that. You deserve more. That's wank. I don't like the industry anymore. Fuck this. Oh, that's proper put me in I don't like that.
Don't worry about it. We're used to it.
But someone will be making fucking loads off that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they are, but I'm happy doing what we're doing at the minute. I mean, I think going into the band, we already knew that we were going to be skint half at time.
Yeah.
But working...
It's not about that, though, is it?
Exactly.
No, I guess we're the same. Like, we force ourselves to be skint by going to every festival under the sun, like as many gigs as we can get to, and Rob and me can like live off the bare minimum just to go to as much as we can.
I highly recommend packet pasta. Yeah, real good. 69p, something like that. Stick a bit of milk in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, real good.
Yeah, the macaroni cheese one's dead nice.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
No comment.
Right, so I've lost my place in my notes.
You're fine.
I'm shit
Fine.
at this. Places that you've played. So where's been your favourite? Where's been your worst? Like locations? Any stories from the trip?
Oh, I think the worst venue we played anyway was it in Falmouth or something when we just started out?
Where's that?
I don't want to name venues for being the worst.
Nah, do it. Fucking make your venue. If you're listening to this person from Falmouth, make your fucking venue better.
I wouldn't say it was just the fact that I mean, we'd just started off. It was in a place far away from us. Obviously, not sold many tickets. And then I don't know. It was just it got to a point where we kind of enjoyed it because we were like, oh, there's not that many people. We'll just go out, enjoy ourselves. And it did end up being a good gig, but it's one of those that's stuck in memory where it's why you want to push yourself.
Yeah.
It's why
you don't
you
ever
want to play
it was good, but you don't want to do it again.
Well, yeah.
The only one that sticks out for bad for me is we played in Florida.
How is that bad?
I'll explain. Like the venue was like
In Florida?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Florida
remember
day.
that. Yeah.
We'd had 2 cancelled previous to that date. We were meant to do 3, but COVID started going around in one of the tour buses. But we turned up to this venue. Nobody knew what was going on, and like the stage had all these like plastic leaves plastered around the outside, and it was all along the floor where your pedal boards were meant to go and stuff like that. The PA blew up. It was like a underground kind of like DJ set kind of thing.
Just to interject, for anybody out there who doesn't know what a PA is, because I know there's someone out there. It's not me, but someone out there definitely don't know what a PA is. Do you want to tell them? So I can tell
it's
them.
basically the speakers that deliver the big sound to your ears.
I was thinking personal assistant. I mean, I knew it was big sound to my ears. I knew what PA was.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I've been working too long.
Yeah, so they blew up, and they couldn't handle like their headroom in the venue. So like that's basically they didn't have enough volume to cover the drums.
I'm glad you explained it for the other people who don't know what that is.
I still don't know.
So we played the gig. You know, it all went fine. The crowd, you know, were obviously they're used to that venue, so they thought, oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
They loved it. I was like, this isn't fit for purpose. Like, and then it may be like 200 cap, and then the venue guy came around at the end and went, have you got 30% of your merch cut? And I'm like, what? No, I haven't. Like, this venue isn't worth a penny. Like, why are you trying to then take money off us. And I know this is a big thing
definitely
at the minute, but that was the first time we'd come across them.
Yeah.
And I was incensed about it because of like, well, if you're doing that, at least provide a venue that's adequate for playing.
Yeah. Where the PA is going to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's probably my pick.
Yeah,
for worst gig.
The Salt Lake one weren't great either.
Well, no,
but I mean, it's one of those things where you just have to
Look
back and just go, well, we were in America, so we can't really complain about it.
Yeah, true. It's pretty. Yeah, I get that. We've had there's been so many shit times in RV where we've bickered all day. Like we just got on each other's nerves, wound each other up as much as possible.
You've not got your own space, it's going to eventually happen anyway.
Yeah.
Really.
But yeah, you look back and you don't really think of the bad times, do you? You remember the good.
Yeah.
You don't sit and worry about the bad.
Saying that, let's not be Debbie Downers. And let's just pick one quick.
Really good one.
Really good one, yeah.
Well, if you wanted to not be Debbie Downers, you'd need two good ones.
All right, yeah.
One each.
Balance it out, yeah.
One each.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pick as Key Club first album show.
Okay.
Because that, it's a place that we played quite a lot. It's his local venue.
Local gig.
I know,
local people.
And that's the first time where it really stood out that people actually knew his lyrics.
Yeah.
I know that it was a local show, but not being able to hear the guitars with the headphones in because they're singing so loud, it were absolutely unreal. It were unbelievable. And there were a Birmingham gig where we were supporting, who was it? Normandy, yeah. And obviously when you go to support a band, you assume a lot of them are there for them, which there were, but being able to hear people sing our lyrics at a supporting show were absolutely unreal, yeah.
That's mad, that.
I'll go for...
Has he just taken yours?
No. The Crowfoot in Pontiac. It was like... We were meant to be playing another venue, but like it was all over the news and Facebook. I don't know if you saw it, but like the venue floor fell through and like loads of people got injured in America.
What?
It was like, like 30, 40 people like got seriously injured.
Jesus.
And they moved it to some like out of state town.
Yeah.
And like we turned it on like it might be good.
We're supposed to be in
and
Detroit.
there was like 950 people there.
Yeah.
And it was sold out and the venue was absolutely out this world.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were so interactive, the crowd as well.
Had some really good poutine as well before that show.
Yeah.
I'll always remember that.
What's poutine?
Oh, it's like a Canadian thing. Yeah. I mean, it sounds very Yorkshire.
My head went straight to poo routine.
Oh, no. I mean, it does look like it on a plate, but it's like chips, gravy, cheese curds, which is, it doesn't look good on a plate.
It to me.
But then you get
it's
like
chips, gravy, and cheese.
Yeah, but you get like
it was the word curds that threw
me
me off.
Yeah, curds is
I don't know what that means.
I like
it sounds awful.
one of my mates googled what curds were the other day, and it said like a moist piece of cheese, and I'm like, that is one.
And
of the
like when
worst
you see in cartoons where they're wanking.
Yeah.
It
It's just
just froths it up and makes it
cheese.
But it is banging.
It sounds awful.
Just cheese.
I did have a question, but I forgot. I'll just read one that I've already made. So
here comes a pre-made.
Hey, going off that, where was? Oh no, I've remembered my question. God, I'm good at this. This is why I'm doing the podcast. I'm so good at this. I forgot again. How the fuck have I?
All right, we can move on.
I will. No, I want this question. I've been sat here waiting for you to finish that point so I can ask the question. What's the biggest gig you've ever played?
Oh, it's probably a festival, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Slam Dunk were absolutely crazy. Seeing people, especially when we played in, is it Hyde Park where they do it?
Hatfield.
It begins with a H.
Hyde Park's in London.
So
is it Hatfield? I thought it was a Temple Newsam.
Oh no, in London.
Oh, the London one.
Yeah.
What a fucking shit place. I don't know why the after party for Slam Dunk South. Well, for Slam Dunk is down south. It's shit.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Slam Dunk.
It's better up north.
Yeah.
But because when we played at Leeds, we were on in the afternoon about 4:00, something like that. And then they switched our position in London and we were first on. And being able to see people run through the gates to come watch our show.
Oh, that was a shit show in Hatfield, actually.
I mean,
all the bars
difficulties.
so the gates opened late, and then all the bars didn't have any card payments for 2 hours. So people were like queuing at the bar for 2 hours, and like we were about to go on. I was like, oh, there's no one here.
Yeah, that stage manager were good though.
And then click the play button, and people just came running down the hill.
Oh, that must be.
And it was like, we're first on. What the hell is happening? And it was just as packed as the Leeds one. I was just like,
the stage manager proper helped us out because obviously the gates open 15 minutes later, and the stage guy was just like, "You're not playing," and told us people here. So he were absolutely great.
That's sick. So
nice guys at Slam Dunk.
You've also got Download coming up this year.
Can't wait.
That's gonna be fucking sick. I can't wait.
Yeah, that is a dream come true for
me.
me.
You guys going?
Are we going to Download? Do we do the same shit every year and treat it like it's something new?
Yeah,
yeah. Of course, I'm going Download. I can't fucking wait.
Well, this is first time for me. I've never actually been to Download. It's
Have you not?
Been one of those where, I mean, I've got friends that listen to metal and stuff like that, but we've never really got round to going to Download.
Yeah.
It's always been Leeds Fest because it's local. Yeah. But yeah, I just cannot wait. The lineup's absolutely
It's incredible, isn't it?
And I mean, the stages look mint. So
I've had some experiences at Download.
Good.
All good.
Yeah.
Why do you give us a good experience of Download?
It was when I was younger, but I was dead into like speed metal, heavy, like really heavy shit.
I don't get how. I literally don't get it. It's too much for me.
So
it's like black metal as well.
Yeah, like Devil Driver, Machine Head, Lamb of God, those sort of bands.
Wow. Oh, Lamb of God's pretty good though.
And like I was crossing the field, and then Rob Flynn, the singer of Machine Head, crossed by me, and then the guitarist from Lamb of God, and then I think someone else as well. And I, being like a young, I must have been like 18 years old, and like I literally ran over to them like, guys, can I have a picture, please? And they were all like super nice. And yeah, like I have had like when I was younger, Download was my like memory session.
Oh yeah, it's always that is like the one festival I've always wanted to go to. But I mean,
you've not gone.
There's an American one, that Blue Ridge, and it looks absolutely mental. The lineup there that we're playing.
When is this?
We need to get you there.
Like sign me
September.
up. When is it?
In
7th to 10th.
Where is it?
UK festival season ends around August.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Honestly, it looks.
It's at Virginia
ridiculous.
Raceway.
So it's in the middle of a race car track.
And that you know what?
We'll probably have some guest list if you guys want to.
Well, sign me up. I'm already there. I'm there already. That sounds sick. No,
let's sort this after the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. Don't get me distracted. I'm in one of those moods where a distraction comes quick and fast, both at the same time. That's how fast it is. So yeah, we'll do another pre-made question because that question's fucked off after I've said it. What's your worst accommodation? So Rob and me, we stay in hostels, hotels, like the cheapest possible we can go to.
Yeah.
And like we've got some fucking shitters, like they just
stories.
stink of BO.
Yeah.
Like my personal worst, I think Rob's is different because he stayed in others. But we all stayed in London. It was, I can't remember what trip we were doing. It was just a London trip, and the fucking mattresses were literally a U shape because they've been that slept in. It was bunk beds all around.
Yeah.
Outside the window, big graveyard. So creepy as fuck.
Nice.
And then in the room, not in its own separate little cubicle or in its own little area or round the corner, literally at the side, on the wall at the side of the bed, a shower.
Nice.
And
Did you utilise that?
Yeah, we all used it. I think Mary was staying there with us as well, actually. But yeah, it was just grim. It was the worst night's sleep I've ever had.
I mean, I'd say mine, it's not even been on tour. We did a video a couple of months ago, and we stayed at this place in Bolton. And
Bolton.
I was
You should put a soundbite in there. Bolton. Oh, slow down his voice. Bolton.
God, my voice is terrible.
I can do these shit pre-made ones that we've had for ages that are boring. Would you like...
Just press.
Have you got any lasers are out like that?
What does that do?
Well, you're supposed to press it once, not twice.
Oh.
I'll have to turn it down because it'll hurt your ears. It's the intro.
Oh.
This one.
No, do that.
Oh, and then do the really loud one that shit me up last week.
Its own.
To be fair, that sounds like you ever seen My Dad Wrote a Porno. Well, I say a scene. It's like a podcast.
I don't want to know.
Anyway,
I think it's Arctic Monkeys, to be honest.
it does sound pretty. Yeah. So we were staying at this place in Bolton, and we were sharing a family room. Me and Craig, guitarist, and we woke up in the morning, getting ready. He goes in shower, and the lock on the door just doesn't work. He's trapped in the toilet.
Oh, shit.
And it was absolutely ridiculous. I had to go find someone, and luckily there was someone in the hallway already refreshing rooms or something. And he tried to take the door handle off in like a really nice manner, like unscrewing everything.
Yeah.
And it got to a point 15 minutes later where he just started chiseling the door away until he could get to the lock. Do you take sugar, Craig? Milk. It was so bad. And then Craig came out, and he just came through like a fog of mist just from the shower that he'd just been stuck in for 20 minutes.
Can I send you the video afterwards?
Of course, yeah, of course. We'll slap it in there, don't you worry.
I sent a video to group chat, and it was me making a cup of tea, asking Craig what he wanted. Did he want a sugar in his tea while he was stuck in the bathroom?
I don't want to say like the van, because like the van's obviously
It's an easy choice, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
I've slept in a Toyota Aygo. Like that could be the shittest thing I've ever slept in. But
everyone snores. I'm a really light
from me.
sleeper. Yeah, you do, mate.
No.
it's always the ones who say it's not them who do snore.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I've been told I'm silent.
You're not.
No.
I don't know really, because like we tend to like try and keep it in the van, like we unless we're all absolutely fucked and shagged, then we won't go for a hotel, because like the van does have bunks, maybe not on a
What van do you have?
it's just like a
Mercedes
Mercedes
Sprinter.
Sprinter.
Yeah, but like decked out with
one.
bunks.
Yeah, it's got bunks.
That's sick. I like
But we got to sleep together. So there's
Hey,
like
you know,
3 on top deck,
that's fine.
2 in middle, and 1 on bottom.
Oh no, 3-3-2 now. No,
Was it-
3-3-1, and then it's
Yeah.
five
To be
fit
fair,
seats.
when you're staying in a car or a van, they get really cold anyway. So share a bit of body heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about
Well,
getting a little.
say that when you're in Italy and it's 40 degrees.
Oh, that would disgust
Mate, I'll tell you about it when I'm in Coachella.
And we cracked the back door open, and we were staying at like this lorry place in somewhere in Germany or
it will
somewhere.
have been Germany.
And
yeah.
it was weird. It was like the lorry drivers were having a rave or something. There were like dance music going off, and all these lorry drivers around us van dancing. It was
Half
so
naked
weird.
as well.
Yeah, it was so weird.
You were literally just dogging by the sounds
Yeah,
of it.
it seemed
Dogging with
like
music on.
To be fair, like it's not. We don't get hotels, and we don't usually get like places to stay.
Yeah.
Because we've usually got like a big ass long drive the next day. So like the van is probably the worst place. But
Have you thought about a tour bus yet? Or do you? What happens with a tour bus? Do you rent them? Do you buy them?
you
Like,
rent
rent,
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
God,
They're
that's
I mean,
very
we've not had the
expensive.
luxury of
yeah, I
that
can
yet.
imagine.
We do this March though.
Oh yeah, we came as wrong.
Oh no, to be fair, like when we were in America, we shared like a big bandwagon,
Yeah.
which is like a 10 sleeper, and it's like one of the Arctic truck fronts, but then with a back on it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
But even then, it's like kind of cramped. But you've got a microwave, you've got a fridge.
I've always wanted to stay on one of those.
Yeah, it's
They're
really.
nice.
I mean, it
like-
was really cool. When it turned up, I was like, fuck me, this is absolutely
Yeah.
mental.
It was hedge.
I'd put
Yeah.
up with the cramped, like tiniest little headspace. Rob's grim, fucking horrible talons at the side of my head here. Razzie snoring. Jake just being Jake. Like I'd put up with all of that shit for the one fucking night on.
Well,
on the tour
we
bus.
found out like, so the last week of the tour in America,
Is this the wetness?
yeah, we had a consistently wet floor throughout the entire tour. I'm like, why the fuck is it so wet? And we found out that you can't fill the tank all the way to the top.
No, it wasn't that.
It was something like
It
that.
wasn't
I
that.
swear
It was
down.
basically you're not meant to put the water pump on unless you're using the water. And we left the water
is
pump
that
all the
it?
time. So
Oh,
the
I thought you
entirety
like-
of the bus was like just wet. So I'd like roll out of the bunk because
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
on the bottom
ground
floor.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh no, squelching.
yeah. Good to find out on the last day though.
Yeah, like that's what you were like.
Could be worse. We had a little shitty fucking Fiat RV like when we did his first Europe trip, and I fucked the cassette up for the toilet. You know the little thing that you're supposed to take out so you can flush it.
No? What is that?
So in piece of shit RVs, not your tour buses, you have as a toilet. It's like a little capsule that you can pull out.
And
empty.
Oh.
But you have to plug it back in, click it back in. And
okay.
So it's like a sieve for your shit.
No, it's not. It's like a tub. Like, and you just you've got a tub underneath your
like
under
a bedpan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A removable bedpan that's sealable.
I bet that fills up quick.
Oh, it does with MB. Big fat man shitting all day long. He does like 4 shits a day.
Shits in the van?
Yeah. Like
we're on
road.
That's a big no-no.
Oh, no.
We only had, I think...
You were only allowed
2.
to wee on the bus.
Mate, you don't know the no-nos we've had on that fucking bus.
I think if it's coming out, it's going to come out. But that was the only thing that we said when we were on tour was, if it's coming
You're not allowed
out...
to do it.
Do it. Yeah, but it was like... If
you do it in a bag and then throw it out the window.
I mean, that happened.
See, we've because we've all known each other since we were literal like fucking children, school kids. We've just put up with each other's shit. Like, so we've just got used to it. Like, you can just smell Rob's dust. He smells like a 70-year-old man when he farts and shit.
It's kind of like that at work. I know who's been into the toilet before me. I'm like, I
got their
know
own
the
brew.
smell of the inside of you now. Yeah.
It's a weird way to put it.
What time are we on? Because everything's...
Currently 35 minutes. We're
so
at
it took
1934.
35 minutes to
For me to
descend
talk
into
about shit.
toilet talk.
It was me who brought it there. Don't blame him. Come on. But yeah, the cassette on the RV. So I fucked it up, and it meant that it just started leaking. We all had to reduce the shits we were taking. But if you're MBU takes 4 shits a day, it's bad. But the piss leaked out.
That's impressive though. 4 shits.
He's a big fat man. Like
I'm a big guy, but
no,
2 is like
he looks
my
like
max.
he's eating you.
Unless I've had a Taco Bell, then game over.
Oh, mate, Taco
not
Bell ruins
listening.
everyone. He doesn't listen. He doesn't even take part anymore. He's never fucking here.
My diet is absolutely horrendous. I can remember being at uni, and it were towards the end of term, and I must have had a tenner in my bank or something like that. And all my other friends had quite a bit of money left over because they were better at saving. So we went to a pub and watched a bit of football, and they all ordered some food, and I had to go to the shop next door and buy a block of cheese and eat a full block of Red Leicester in smoking area.
But that's such an invaluable waste of that. A block of cheese, right? That's got to be like £2.
Well, yeah, you were $1.99, yeah.
So why couldn't you have gone and got a 75 pence loaf of bread?
Yeah.
Some cheap meats or some pate for £1.
Pate is a good shout, but
fucking love
I'm not a
pate.
big.
You've not
bread
met
guy,
James before, have you?
No, literally my first time, Benji. I've met you before, but not James.
So
We've gone through this.
when we was in New York,
Oh no! Well,
What a great
James
place. Completely.
decided to get absolutely smashed out his face,
which is a rarity on tour anyway.
Yeah.
and he woke up this next morning and felt in his back pocket, and he was like, "Why is it all greasy?" And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
thought it
"Well,
was a
you
cheeseburger."
must have bought a burger or something." No, it was a big block of cheese that he'd gone into a delicatessen at like 2 a.m. in the morning and just bought a block of cheese.
Yeah, no idea how that happened. But the thing is, the good thing about that night is I got to know everyone else on the tour.
Yeah.
But I can't remember getting to know those people on tour. So we started loading out the next day, and everyone was like, "Oh, how are you doing, James?" And I'm like,
Mate,
"Oh yeah, brilliant."
You were laid out on the pavement, and I was stroking your head,
Oh.
saying everything was going to be okay.
That's a rarity. Like when we flew over, I was thinking, right, just don't, because it's so rare that I ever get blackout. I think it's been 3 times in my entire life,
That's impressive.
and that was one of those times, and it was just the most anxiety-inducing thing in the world. Waking up next morning, not knowing what happened at all.
It's one of those don't tell me what I did when I was drunk things.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably be a
I mean,
know.
I'm always like really nice when I'm pissed, but it's just not knowing. It's really weird.
It's really anxiety inducing.
Well, everyone's told you anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm a delight.
Luckily, I know I turn into a cheeky knobhead. So,
Oh, really?
Like, I got when we were in Glasgow last weekend or weekend before, I can't remember now. I got called the Antiwing man.
Oh,
because
really?
when my mates are chatting to lasses,
Yeah.
I do everything I can to just shoot them down.
Right, okay.
Just, I find it so fun.
Well, I'm so bad at
don't know
doing
why.
anything like that. I've never even been asked to be a wingman because they just don't trust me at all.
Oh mate, they'll never trust me to be a wingman. Like, not in a million years. Like, there was
you at Cat House?
yeah, oh mate, I love Catty. I fucking love Catty. Don't trust the Venoms though.
Where's this?
Cat House in
Glasgow?
Glasgow.
Oh, is that where we're playing?
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Oh shit! I bought you a beer.
Is that where we're playing?
No,
Why not?
Oh, it's G2 in it.
When you play?
we played Cat House before.
When you're playing,
Yes.
I know the bloke who puts on gigs. Hi Ryan. I'll come up.
Jennifer,
This month.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a poor month for me. I've got
We're
something
doing it
big
in,
next month.
We're doing it in May with Weekend as. No, we're not. No, we're
No,
not
we're
doing
not.
that.
No.
When's this going out?
Cut that.
Tomorrow.
We're not doing that again.
Why? Oh yeah. Oh, I've just figured it out. Sorry. Fucking hell, I'm slow there. Moving on. We Came as Romans.
Yeah.
When you touring with them?
Sick.
May.
In May.
Yeah.
I'll come on that one because
Yeah.
I used to love them.
Mate, Second and Sebring, or however you pronounce
That's
it.
of Mice and Men, you fucking
second-
tool.
What did you say? Second and Tebring?
Yeah,
Sebring.
Sebring.
You know that? Of Mice and Men.
That of
album?
Mice and Men one, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
might be a bit
Like,
early for you.
no, right. My issue is I'm shit with music that was beyond the age I went to my first gig.
Well, clearly I am as well if I've just done that.
my first gig were at 24, 25 years
Oh
old.
yeah, this was before your time.
Yeah, but I used to love We Came as Romans, of Mice and
Yeah,
Men.
yeah,
like
yeah.
Punk Goes Pop was, or Pop Goes Punk,
that
whichever
was
way around.
massive back in the
Yeah,
day.
I used to
mad,
love
yeah.
that. Like Bullet, all these fucking bands I still listen to now.
Whatever happened to that?
I don't
It's
know.
still going, in it?
Punk Goes Pop.
I
no.
mean, it went shit for a bit.
Yeah.
The first couple were great. Up to like 5 were great.
Yeah,
And then
I,
it just
I
got
think
the
it was
shit.
the first time bands had started doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
There's
were
that
great,
music.
Never
that-
play them live though.
Oh no! Why won't you? Like, oh wow, this song does really well here.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'll just never play it. Right? Can you do something like that? Can you make some cover songs? And
I think
play 'em
the
live?
thing with
I
me
love
for
covers.
for covers is
We'd fight
to do
over
a
it.
cover. No, to do a cover, you need to make it better than the original.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's you guys. It's gonna be.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
but there's so many. I'd want to do an amazing song.
What would be
so-
your song of choice?
Oh, well, I know mine and Matt's.
What?
Eleanor, MCR.
No.
Yeah, I thought you'd say
Well,
that.
that's definitely never going to get
Well,
through
yeah,
my
it's
web.
also, it's not going to get better than that. I think that's one of the best choruses
Exactly.
ever written.
Are you a big Mike Hammond fan?
Massive Mike M. cast.
Would it hurt you to know I don't give a fuck about him?
No, all. I mean, everyone's got their own taste.
It's not even that I don't have a taste for them.
Yeah.
Like I know they're fucking great. I know they're amazing. They won't have the following they've got. They won't have everything that they've created. Like they are incredible. I've listened to the songs, but I just don't ever choose to listen to them.
No, I think the artistic direction they took for the first 3 albums, well, first 4 albums, were absolutely amazing. I mean, for
James,
me,
this isn't a My Chem
Yeah.
podcast.
No, it is now.
I mean,
Welcome to the My Chem podcast.
the banging. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, the 4th album, because obviously they're a bit heavier when they started off, and then
James,
you got to Black Parade and it was amazing.
What have I
Right,
just
I'll show.
Oh
up
my!
soon.
Well, we're
I'll
going
show
for a
up soon.
discography here.
But I swear down, like
Have you been reading their Last FM?
people might say it's overrated, but I think Black Parade is one of the best albums that's ever been brought out.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, that's a quote of the day.
Quote of the day: My
I
Chem
think-
are good.
I think with the cover stuff, it's kind of like you'd only do a cover to raise your profile.
Yeah.
In my head, that's how it works.
Unless you're Don Broco doing NERD, which was incredible. If you're listening to this, Don Broco, please come on my fucking podcast.
Yeah, they're pretty
But-
good, aren't
It wasn't a good cover.
Exactly. So, like, you need to make it better than the original, but the whole point of it is to raise your profile. So,
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
songs that are at that level anyway, how much better can you make them?
I don't know. I don't see. For me, a cover isn't about making it better than the original artist. I like to hear this artist's point
Your
of
own
view
take
on
on
that
it.
song.
Yeah.
So Orville Peck does a cover of "Fancy" by Reba, some or other country song.
Yeah.
But he changes a few words, makes it his own, and does it in a completely different style.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I prefer it over the original.
That's
even though
fair,
the original
that's
is
fair.
banging. Like Reba can do no wrong. Like it is amazing.
I get that, though, because, well, the Johnny Cash version of Hurt, obviously,
Oh, mate.
is the more well-known one, even though it's a cover of
Nine
Nine
Inch
Inch
Nails.
Nails.
Yeah.
And to me, it sounds better.
Oh, I can remember what. It's not. It's coming away
Did you
from
cry?
music. No. I can remember watching the Logan trailer. Do you know the Wolverine film?
Yeah.
And they put that to it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is all. This film is going to be amazing just because they put that song to it.
Yeah.
And it was a great film.
And it was
as well,
really
wasn't
good,
it?
yeah.
Like probably the best out of the X-Men series.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
brought tears to my eyes. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't think we'll be doing any covers
No.
anytime soon.
That's fair enough. That's a shame. I absolutely.
Sorry, bruv.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. You're not pandering to my needs. Do your thing. But I just love.
I'd like to do an Elton John one at some point.
Which Elton John song? Benny
I'm
the
Still
Jets.
Standing is probably my favourite one.
Well, I'm going to say that Billy Joel's better than Elton John. Sorry.
You're wrong.
Yeah,
What?
He's honestly...
James started the fire.
Wait.
No, it didn't. It was
like
always
my mum
burning.
got me into...
Is it because you're an uptown girl?
This is terrible.
Sorry,
It's
we're
normally
picking
me
on you
with
now.
the dad jokes, and this is absolutely horrendous.
Sorry.
Why Billy over Elton though?
I think it's probably just because my mum and dad drilled him into me more than Elton John.
Yeah.
I mean, they both loved Elton John as well, but his greatest hits album that I used to listen to that on repeat when I was about 10, and I just think he's absolutely brilliant. That's
It's all right.
what I'm saying.
Fair enough. I appreciate it. So, this is something that I'd love to know. Don Broco's favourite gig they've ever played, just to know if I've fucking been there.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's quite a hard one. Ali Pali or Wembley for Don Broco. I adored them at it. Both of them huge venues, huge gigs.
Yeah, they are
And
massive.
you could tell they fucking loved it as well. But I don't know if it's their favourite gig. So, for people who are listening who've been to your gigs, love going to your gigs, want to know their favourite gig, what was your favourite gig you've ever played?
Played?
And why? Yeah, well, you can't have done a gig if you haven't played it.
I meant like been to as a.
Oh, no. Yeah, what have you
as a
performed? Because I want to know an artist. I want to know their best gig, what they loved the most.
I mean,
hometown shows. Or
If you
something
go,
else,
it's definitely the lead
it?
show, yeah.
Key Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always key.
Hometown shows are just on a different level.
What would you have preferred, key or cockpit?
Cockpit.
Oh, yeah.
Cockpit
Incredible.
one.
For all you youngsters who are from Leeds and don't know what the cockpit is, I'm not going to tell you, fuck off. But yeah, local shows then. That's the one. Everyone knows you, everyone loves you. They're all your proudest
it's not
fans.
just that, there's just a different energy.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's fair. I've never seen... See, that's the thing. I didn't go to the Bedford show to see Broco.
Bedford.
Wait,
That's where they're from.
Thank you. Hey, there we go.
I can remember my mate losing his wallet at Leeds Fest because they make you do press-ups during one of the mosh pits. I think it's from
I
like...
think they've stopped doing that now.
Have they stopped
It
doing
is
it?
It's during
gone.
Thug Workout.
Oh, yeah,
It's
because I
gone
love
now.
Thug Workout.
Mate, incredible.
Oh, mate, that music video just reminds me of In-Betweeners where they're hanging out on a park.
Oh, are you going this month?
Have you ever... Sorry, I don't want to ignore you for a second, but shut up. We did a parody of that. We literally did the entire video, like scene for scene, just us fucking
It's
about
so
in parks
good.
and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Right,
View
what
it
were you saying?
here.
No, I ain't got a clue how to work this fucking thing. This is
No, but
technology.
you can edit in later, right?
If it was gears and cogs and I could hit it with an hammer, I'd figure it out. But nah, technology's beyond me.
Yeah, you going this month, right? On 23rd.
Where?
Don Broco.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Outside.
our lovely Scottish
I will
gentleman
see you
Ryan, love you. He's the guy who gets us all tickets.
Oh,
now, like,
I'm
he's-
not going.
Why not?
Where they playing?
Leeds Arena.
Bloody hell, someone's
Bloody
going
hell.
well, yeah.
Exactly. What have you been? Have you seen many bands at the arena?
I've
I've
never
seen
them.
Nickelback. Loved them there.
I'm so sorry for you.
Oh,
I
mate,
love
come
Nickelback.
on.
No,
They
it's-
get
they
some
do have
shit,
some
but they have
bangers.
got some bangers.
Yeah.
Offspring.
Animals is a fucking banger.
I was just about to say Animals. That is some of the best
that
drum
whole
songs.
album, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Good era of Nickelback. That.
I saw
Can I go
Offspring
for a
there.
pee?
Yeah, you can, but
Absolutely dying, man.
we're gonna have to keep him entertained now, Benji.
Yeah, I need
be
a wee though
real
as well.
quick.
Shit, you can't both go at the same time. You're not crossing swords in my toilet.
Okay. Fair.
Oh. Right, I'll be real quick, real quick.
Fine.
All right.
Don't worry. We've got lots to talk about.
Now he's gone. Tell me all the shit he's done wrong. Give us all the goss.
Well,
That's a joke. You don't have to.
He's
if you don't
pretty
want.
good, to be fair.
He does seem like a sweet lad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he doesn't do much wrong.
No, well, if he's been blackout drunk 3 times in his life, like that's for Rob. That's 3 times in a weekend.
I've never had to tell him off.
No, he doesn't seem like the type.
And he's a solid drummer. Like I'm kind of like the guy who like builds the music rig and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can hear when people are out of time and stuff. I never have to give him the evil eyes.
Do you like do the production side of things?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So you're our Raz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Does
So
he give you the evil eyes when you do something wrong?
he just gives me them for fun. Like I think that's just his eyes, like
Oh,
weird little
yeah.
beady pistols in snow.
No, he's a sweet artist, James.
Seems yeah.
I can't really pick up a fault on him.
No, not one. Not even his.
He's bad with the ladies.
Yeah, but you know what are you gonna do? Not everyone can look like us. Come on.
Well, it's not that he's a good-looking lad. He's just can't talk to him.
We'll give him some tips after this. We'll see what we can do for him.
I've tried, mate. I've tried.
So no faults whatsoever, other than he can't. What about his dress sense? I don't know why I'm throwing him under the bus here.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. He's back anyway. Let's stop talking about him.
Dress sense.
We were just slagging you off, mate.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, man.
So I've just been slagging you off real bad.
All right. Okay.
He said such awful things about you.
And then
I thought I was kind of
leave you with
nice.
it,
So
I'll be literally 2 seconds.
right.
Well, I tell you what.
that.
While it's been these 2 seconds, he's just been slagging you off.
Well, what
Why don't
shite
you
is he
tell
talking about?
slag him off? It's your turn now.
I think Benji's an absolutely lovely person. He's gone now. No, I think he's brilliant. I mean, for the band, he's the main songwriter.
Yeah.
So obviously we couldn't do it all without him.
Ooh, this is what's always confused me because I can sing badly. But I've always wanted to know who writes the lyrics. Is it always the singer? Or?
I mean, for us, it is mainly Matt.
Yeah.
We all dabble here and there, make sure it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been Matt for the first album, for the second album, because it was quite a rush job because we were so busy.
Yeah.
Matt did most of the lyrics, but then I know there was a point where we were very close for time, and Matt and Dan, it wasn't like they were writing the lyrics, it was more like more ideas coming off of them than the first album. But yeah, Matt generally does all the lyrics for it.
Oh.
I know for the first album I did quite a bit of the lyrics for a song called Hold Me Now, which I was very proud of, just knowing that my lyrics were on a song. But yeah, I mean, it's always been Matt, really. I think that's the pull for the band, is knowing that he's such a good singer and he's such a good lyricist as well.
Yeah, it's literally his own words in his own voice.
Exactly. I mean, you hear him.
He's here now anyway. Let's stop talking about it.
You hear him speak and you're like, that guy cannot sing. And then you hear him sing, you're like, fucking hell. And then you realise how good he is at writing lyrics as well. And you're like, why can't you talk like that, man? Yeah.
Matt, I can't believe you ditched us tonight, mate. I was excited to meet you. I want you to show me how to scream. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Matt can't scream. Although he fucking loves talking about it, doing all that.
Mate, that's something.
He went to watch Sheffield match, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
With his dad.
Oh, well.
He had tickets for a while.
I guess seeing your dad's more important. Fuck's sake, Matt. Disappointed. No, but yeah, screaming. I'd fucking look. That's something I've always been interested in. I cannot do it. I can scream badly.
Yeah,
just like I can sing badly.
I watched a video a couple of months ago of that.
You have to learn how to do it.
Yeah, the guy from Lorna Shore.
How's there a technique? I don't get it.
Have you seen the guy from Lorna Shore where they get a doctor to shove a camera down his throat, and he does all the screams, and it shows you him twisting his vocal cords and tightening it, and the doctors that are there are blown away by it. They're like, we didn't even know this were humanly possible.
You can learn it.
Unbelievable.
But obviously,
So if he can if his throat's able to twist and turn, that probably means he's good at giving a gobby.
Oh, I'm assuming
I'm jealous,
yeah.
Just
check his teeth out and he...
Is that what you prefer, the gummy?
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, everyone's got their own taste. I'm not gonna judge or kink shame here.
Or just a warm Frey Bentos pie. That'll do.
That came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pardon? Moving.
Is this something you've done?
No, but I've always looked at them and thought about it.
What? In like ooh, sexy.
You think, now that's a pie I want to fuck?
Yeah. Chicken and mushroom.
Is it because it's
chicken
not,
and mushrooms?
Is it because it's not fully cooked on the underneath?
Yeah.
Is it because it's actually quite shallow?
Yeah,
and it's
definitely that. Yeah. He's clean up as well.
Sorry.
How did we get to that?
I don't know.
Can we just cut that section?
No, you're now forever going to be known as the pie fucker.
Chicken pie fucker.
Chicken and mushroom pie fucker.
That's why American pie is called American pie, isn't it, really?
Do you prefer a pie with or without the top?
Do you mean like in a
It's not a pie
in a
without
bowl
the top, is it?
with just a top, or
Like, yeah,
a
like
pie all
the
the way
bowl
around.
without a top, or top without a bowl. I don't know why I said it the wrong way at first time.
I like a poker pie.
Right, you're gonna have to explain because.
Do you mean pie all the way around, or
right?
pie
so,
missing the bottom?
What would you prefer? A pie that's all the way around but missing the top, or a pie that's only got the top and nothing all the way around?
I would do just the top only. So put it in a dish, and then you roll the puff pastry on it.
I'd go the bottom side.
Why you got to bring sexuality into this?
Because you can dip if you've not got like the lid on. You can dip stuff. Like I've got a weird thing when I go to the chippy.
That's a casserole without a top.
That is it? True, yeah.
I thought a casserole was just like a stew.
Well, that's what a pie is.
No, a pie's pie's got the thing and the stew inside. The thing, pastry.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but you were saying, do you prefer it without the top off? And that's just a casserole.
No, it's a pie top.
Ah.
Listen, I've had some shady meals from the RAF, mate. Like they're awful, and they'll tell you out is out. So it's a pie top is a pie.
But I am a veggie, so I don't really eat pies.
You can have veggie
Can
pies.
have veggie pies,
they don't
Not
do
good,
many
though,
veggie pies.
Have you ever been to Greg's to do a cheese and onion pasty? Banging.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, what else is on there for you? Mate, you can have all the shit vegan options.
Yeah, the
now.
vegan sausage
the
roll.
shit-
That's
Oh man, the
really
vegan sausage
that.
rolls are banging.
No,
though.
I would.
The pastry is shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit dry.
and they're never warm.
You just dip it in your coffee.
That fucking don't. Who the fuck does that? Do you dip it in your coffee?
No.
Oh, thank God. I was about to be incredibly disgusted
Don't
with
even
you. then.
drink coffee. It's like licking dirt. It's absolutely minging.
Oh, bless him. He's only young, isn't he?
Yeah.
You'll get there someday. Your taste buds will mature.
No, I like a cup of tea.
He's actually quite old at heart, isn't he, by the sounds of it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you go home
100%.
and like get your pajamas and
I
stuff?
have a-
I'm always the first one back on a night out. I like to be in bed by 10:30, 11 o'clock.
See, we...
That's not. Most people don't start the night out until.
Yeah,
then.
exactly. Nah, day drinking. Then
Jeez.
bed early.
opposite way around for us. We're all like so competitive about who's staying out the longest.
Really?
Like,
Oh.
yeah. Even like if we don't stay out the longest, we'll still find a fucking
I mean,
loophole.
I used to be like that at uni, but then I hit 21 and suddenly
No.
my back hurts, everything hurts.
That happened, but we just remain childish
I'm
as
gonna-
fuck.
Alright,
I'm gonna like pause there and I look at this photo of James as a granddad,
Oh, whoa! Have you found? How have you got this picture?
and then I'm just gonna send it to Danny after
let's
the
have a look.
podcast, and he's gonna go. Boop.
Yep, Jake, you can do that.
I've actually got a picture of me as a granddad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write the time down so I know what point we were talking about this. 57 minutes. God, I'm fucking good at hosting a podcast, me.
Yeah. This
Have
is
we been an hour
lovely.
already?
Yeah. See, it's just fucking time
Oh,
flies when you're
Like
having
to
fun.
talk, don't we?
Do you have any plans tonight? Is there somewhere you have to
No.
be after that? Good, because we're going all night. It's 24 hours now. It's not. I'm running out of questions quick. My research was not that good.
That's fine by me.
So, do you have any funny stories from touring? Anything?
Touring.
Any exciting things that went on other than your PA, which is good
I mean,
for the thing he
this is
mentioned?
what Benji brought up, me getting blackout in Brooklyn with the cheese.
Brooklyn's lovely, isn't it?
I mean, it seemed nice.
It's
but,
not good for parking.
Oh,
We don't
God,
drive.
yeah.
Like, Raz does.
We
and Emily
parked
does.
it in a bus stop and just took the ticket.
Yeah,
That sounds like an
we could
expensive
not
ticket,
find
that.
anywhere.
No, cheaper than parking, really.
Oh, fucking! If you're in Brooklyn and you want to park your car, go to the bus.
Park your lorry.
How can you drive a lorry?
Well, it weren't like
I wasn't
mean,
driving.
It,
Oh, fair
yeah, that's true.
So if you want to park a lorry in Brooklyn, chuck it in a bus stop, cheaper than parking.
Yeah, it was like $140 and next at venue. Otherwise, we'd have to drive out of Brooklyn and then bring all the gear in.
Yeah,
Alright.
God
it
forbid.
was so bad.
Let's just
Yeah.
pay $140 and park it in this bus stop.
How much
Yeah.
gear do you have? Like, what? When you say gear, is it just your instruments,
Oh,
or
well,
do you have to bring speakers
We'd
and
not been over
all
there.
sorts of shit?
We ended up getting the bigger option of the trailer on the back, and we did not need that at all. Like, we've got his merch, we've got the drums, all his guitars and pedal boards and stuff like that, and we were sharing with Holding Absence, and we didn't even take up half of this trailer.
How fucking good are Holding Absence?
Oh, mate.
I fucking adore them.
Unbelievable.
Lucas, by the way, he definitely don't fucking watch this, but he's agreed to come on podcast at some point.
Honestly,
Oh, nice.
what I hate about Lucas is he's such a good singer, And yet he's such a nice guy as well.
He's fucking lovely.
What a
isn't he?
dick. Yeah. What a dick.
I think I was accidentally, I was pissed. I think I was a bit of a knob to him once. Like, not like directly at him, a knobhead.
I won't worry.
But it was after HMAs, and this was like one of the first times I'd had.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
Oh,
we were there.
Yeah, we
Didn't
were.
see you.
Yeah.
I'll have been the knobhead upstairs chasing this.
No, I
this
think I
person who was
did.
incredibly
I think
sexy.
I did see you because I'm like, oh, it's them guys from the YouTube.
You should have said hello. Should have come said hello.
Oh, no.
But carry on with
Yeah, sorry.
the story.
So yeah, like I got pissed up, far too drunk too quick because I'd had a year off drink, or just over a year off drinking, and so I was just a lightweight again.
Yeah.
And
Was that because there were no festivals on that year?
No, personal reasons.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
talk about them
Okay.
on the channel.
That's fine.
We can if we want. We don't have to.
No. It's fine.
But yeah, it's first time I drank afterwards, so I was fucking very merry, very quick. Ended up in McDonald's afterwards with Raz and Jake. Rob didn't come out because he was a pussy.
Yeah.
Like he was. Oh, I'm a bit
Craig
ill.
did that as well. He stayed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got.
It's close to Slam Dunk, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was in London.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he was just after.
Well, I know.
It
I
was,
went.
oh, sorry.
I
the
know.
day- No, yeah, it was. It was
But
a couple
it
of.
was next.
It was either the weekend before or a couple of days before.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was sick. Like Static Dress played a fucking incredible set. Like that, they're skyrocketing to my number one band. I adore them. Oliver, Sam, you knobs, message me back. Come on, they don't watch this. But yeah, incredible year. Beartooth smashed it as well. They did an incredible set. But
we
got
saw Beartooth so many times that summer.
Did you?
Yeah. Every festival we seem to do, they were doing as well.
Similar. Mate,
But you can't complain. It's Beartooth.
were you not under the same? Is it a label? I don't know what they are.
No.
Like that sound.
I think-
what's
I think-
my jigger?
Nothing. We've got nothing to do with them.
Well, Spotify's lying to me then.
Is Beartooth like Red Bull or something like that?
Are you not sound something?
We're Sharp Tone.
Are you Sharp Tone?
Yeah,
Fucking
Don
hell.
Broker.
Yeah, mate. You don't have to tell me you.
Alden Absence.
Yeah, mate. Incredible.
Gamers
As
Rollers.
if you were Sharp Tone. That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's mad in it. Yeah.
Mate, no, Spotify's lying to me. I'm gonna have to find that now. What's it saying? You silly bastard. What? Like,
Well, I
honestly,
mean, if Beartooth do want us on a show, then I'll happily play it.
mate, you would.
I don't
like-
actually know what label they're on, but I don't think.
Well,
I'm
they,
sure-
they used to be on Sharp Tone.
Right, let's find you.
Who's
here.
this? Beartooth. I heard something about Red Bull, but I don't know if that were just something to do with him coming out or Attack Attack.
What the fuck's Attack Attack?
His previous band.
Who? All right, who are we on about now? I got distracted by Spotify. Beartooth.
Yeah.
That's the person.
So
Do
the
you mean
band
the lead-
Beartooth.
Do you mean Caleb?
Yeah, he used him in Attack Attack, didn't he? It was like basically his
I
band.
don't know Attack Attack. I've never heard of it.
Right. Oh,
You know.
Avagander, yeah.
You
yeah.
wouldn't like them.
Would I not?
No.
Oh, right.
I mean, Beartooth's better.
So this is what it says about yourselves in regards to who you're with. Their unique sound paired with an energetic and encapsulating live show has seen them team up with Sound Talent Group alongside such names as
Right.
Beartooth, Crown the Empire,
Okay.
Dayseeker and more.
Booking agent.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's what Ryan does. Hi, Ryan again. I like Ryan. Is it you don't know Ryan, and you might
I might know
you
Ryan.
you possibly could. He puts on every gig in Glasgow. Have you played in Glasgow?
I mean,
I've got
hopefully
the
we'll
words.
get to know
Just
him.
once. Just once.
Yeah, with
What company does he work for?
DF.
Doof.
Doof.
You're in for the doof.
Doof. But no, like he's
I don't know, but he sounds like a person I should get to know.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
definitely should. He's a top lad. He's the bloke who sorts us out for all our tickets across the UK
Right,
now.
okay.
Like we don't,
Nice.
you can't get them as for free. We still pay for tickets. Anyone who's asking,
But it means you get him.
unless it's in Glasgow because Ryan hooks us up. But yeah, like it means we don't have to worry about pre-sales and shit like that. We can just
Yes.
say, Ryan,
Straight
have
in.
you got any tickets? He'll be like, I've got this many. Sound, give us that,
Lovely.
which is sick.
I need a guy like Ryan.
Have some of that.
But
No, that's something that happened in America. God, saying have some of that was just a running joke throughout America. Sorry, I just
Have some of
funny
that.
that. Yeah,
how
have
did
some of
how
that.
did it start? What were you having? Some
I
of?
think it was Craig, wasn't it? Every time someone did something funny or
It's mainly farts.
Yeah, it's
Why are farts so funny?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's we're adults
Because
now.
there's so many variations of them.
True, they do make
that
great
is
noises.
true. Yeah.
Have some of that.
Innit?
Yeah.
Do you not find it funnier when a woman farts?
I can't say I've heard many women fart.
That's why it's so funny.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
I,
it's just another fart.
my partner, she like when she falls asleep, because she holds it in, or she must hold it
Oh,
in
it leaks
when she
out
falls
during
asleep.
night.
It don't fucking leak. It ripples
Oh,
out.
really?
It forces its way back out. It's been holding. It's so funny. She hates that. And I know that. I'm really sorry, Danny. Now, I've said her name. Now everyone's gonna fucking know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but if the search Danny and the podcast, it's just going to come up with you.
No, no, they'll probably do it on mine.
So you double Danny?
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Nice.
She's not, with an I though. I'm with a
Oh,
Y.
yeah,
right,
but
okay.
don't
So you're
cry.
spelled properly.
I'm the masculine version.
Double D.
No, double N. DANN.
Oh, okay.
That'd be
No,
way too-
I meant
I'm
like
taking-
you
I
and
know.
her.
Oh, but no, Ryan is a fucking good lad. If you need a gig in Glasgow, like Barrowlands.
Or festival.
Barrowlands is like is there every fucking night. I love the
I know that place.
like, Barrowlands is the best venue in Glasgow. I don't care what anyone says. You could be playing the arena,
What
and I'd think you're wrong.
capacity is it?
I think
Roughly.
on paper 2,500.
All right. We're
Oh,
playing
right.
there
We're
anytime
not quite
soon.
there yet then.
But they do put on like the
Little
it gets a
gigs.
bit packed
I mean, hopefully
sometimes.
we'll get there sometime.
But definitely, mate. Like Barrowlands is the one, and Ryan, he'll hook you up. Like I'll speak to Ryan. I'll see what we can do. We'll get you some gigs in Glasgow, because then
Put
I can come
feelers
for
out.
free.
Mm.
I forgot where I was interjecting with that. So Barrowlands 2000. That's where my brain went. Where did it go? 2000s? Because I had the question at that point.
2000 was the capacity.
It was, yeah. What's the highest capacity you've played?
Oh, the biggest.
Festivals.com.
We haven't played massive ones.
maybe-
Probably like Islington.
Yeah,
Okay.
Islington, yeah.
London.
You're right. You're gonna have to tell me how many capacity that is, because I don't know what that is.
1600?
No, 750.
Oh, right. Well, I'm
900.
completely
Something
wrong.
like less than 1,000.
Mate, that's still fucking sick. Like in my head, like I'm gonna get to see you for a $5 in Key Club. I'm not saying you're small, but I'm just a fucking idiot with bands. Like everyone I listen to, I just think I'm gonna get a really cheap gig in Key.
I mean, there was
Panic at Disco. I thought I was gonna get to see him in Key. I
Yeah.
fucking won't.
No.
I had to go to Arena for that shit.
Yeah, there's always that that risk. Like we're playing Key Club, and we were always wondering, should we jump up a size? Should we push ourselves? But I think it was more of a we just love the venue,
Yeah.
and the fact that we can put 2 nights on in a row.
Oh mate, I love it
is
when bands
just
do
gonna
that.
be so sick.
Especially like, and I'm not telling you to do this, but this is the
You're going to ask us to play different sets, aren't you?
yeah. We're done broke. This is like
Yeah.
right. I got into music I've loved music all my life. Like at 15, I started falling in love with rock and metal. Bullet, Avenged, Atreyu, We Came as Rome. These all of them started fucking around that time for me.
Yeah.
Maybe not We Came as Rome. I don't know if they were about in 2008.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
But it was that kind of metalcore it was called. But this is like why I don't understand genres, because apparently they're not metalcore anymore. But I don't. It sounds similar. But yeah, loved all that shit, and didn't go to any gigs. Didn't do anything. I joined the military, went off and travelled a bit, and like did shit with people I disliked entirely.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until I left the RAF, moved back to Leeds, and I started hanging out with like my childhood friends again, that I actually went to gigs. And Don Broco, I went to, sorry, tell a lie, I went to one gig in my life, which was something my dad set up he didn't set the gig up, but at 15 he took me to this gig. It was at Ellen Road. It was Kate Nash,
Nice.
Hot
Leeds, are
Knives,
we?
I think, The Enemy,
Oh, nice.
and I can't remember, Kaiser Chiefs headline.
That's basically.
Of course, it was the Kaiser Chiefs.
None of them, like I listened to literally none of them, and then I accidentally called Kate Nash a nonce to her face.
Oh. Was he?
Honestly,
was he backstage access?
Oh no, this wasn't the same night. Sorry, this was I called her a nonce to her face at a festival.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that is a good lineup, though. I would happily go to that.
I
gig.
fucking won't.
Oh, what? Kate Nash and Kaiser Chiefs? Yeah,
Nah,
back in 2000 and odd.
Nah,
that was a
nah.
peak.
Yeah.
Maybe not. The
I mean,
peak for
that was
you.
their peak, yeah. But you know,
Yeah.
that when they were peaking, I still want looking.
No.
But yeah, so my dad took me to that, and I was like 15. But then it wasn't until I was 24, and I went to the back-to-back Priorities Automatic Don Broco gig, where they played Priorities,
Right, yeah.
then Automatic.
That is a banging album.
What a fucking album!
Yeah,
Both
man.
of them incredible. And
Was that
the
in
gig-
Bedford?
No. Where's that?
Hey.
No, they played Manchester 2 nights in a row, and then they played Key Club 2 nights in a row, and it was my first ever gig, like outside of Leeds Fest, because I've been there twice, and where else have I been? What's that one down south? Boardmasters.
Yeah.
Been there as well.
Okay,
I saw Snoop Dogg play there.
Nice.
It came on 45 minutes late.
Diggity.
Sing the rest.
I actually sounded more like Quagmire there.
Came out as a gig.
I got in trouble with not with Don Broco. Don
Quagmire.
Broco got me in trouble with my next door neighbour.
Why?
Because I was in college at this point, and my mum and dad had gone away, so I had a little party, and I put Don Broco on, and everyone that I knew absolutely loved him at that point. So we all started like banging his feet and stuff like that. And I can remember my next door neighbour came round to the door, knocked on it. I went to the door, and at this point, I was quite tipsy. And I opened the door, and I can vividly remember him saying, "Do you know what time it is?" And I'm like, "No, what time is it?" He told me time, and I just went, "All right, cheers," and then just closed door on it.
Absolutely.
There's not better than playing dumb with someone who comes to do a noise
I still think he
complaint.
hates me from just that one moment.
We've had so many noise complaints. Like, not here. Luckily, like, here, we've got no neighbours.
Yeah.
There's no one on that side, no one on that side.
We're in the penthouse, guys, by the way.
We call it the penthouse. It's not a penthouse.
It's a lovely view, though.
We've got 1 story above us. But thank you.
penthouse.
The view is what sold it
Yeah,
to
yeah,
us.
it's
Like,
really
without
nice.
the view, I don't think we'd have taken
I bet it
to be
gets
honest.
toasty in the summer, though, with all
It's
these
fucking freezing in the
windows.
winter as well. Like, it's a bad do. All right, we've been an hour and 10.
All right. Okay.
What's the length of the podcast?
As long as you want.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm just
As long as it's interesting.
We're interesting, aren't we?
Exactly, it's us.
Yeah,
We're
I know
interested.
that.
Listen, what you have to understand is,
I don't want us to get going.
fuck them. Fuck them. They will be interested. I'm telling them to be interested. That means they will. They listen to me. Please don't. I'm a bad influence. Anyway, we shall. I think I'm running out of predetermined things.
That's
So,
fine. Yeah.
I think we'll not end it yet. But
No.
we'll begin the ending.
Oh, wrap it up.
This is
We
the
will-
beginning of the end.
I like the wrap it up, the beginning of the end. It's the end of days. So, what's coming out? What you got coming out soon? Because there's 2 new singles out.
Yep.
Which,
I might just be candid about this.
Well, we can say we're doing a video, right?
No, I'm
Are you just going out?
yeah.
you don't
Right,
have to
okay,
like
go
give
on.
away any details. Like,
Oh no!
that
It's
you don't wanna
so
give.
we got another single coming out next, which is also going to be the album announcement.
Can we know when it comes out?
Don't know yet.
We actually don't know that yet. We're
Gonna be
waiting
soon.
on some date. Yeah,
I'd like it to be soon.
March,
Hurry up and give me new music, please.
Ish.
and then that will be the album announcement, and then there'll be a further 2 songs before the album.
So we're gonna have 4 in total before the album.
4.5.
Oh, where's
I
this
mean,
half come from?
Another single with
Well,
the
it's not-
album.
it-
It's like
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
a
so
thing, innit?
you usually like release a song a week before an album, just
Oh, okay. See, I don't know any of this stuff. Like,
just a playlist.
Neither
on
do I.
Apple and Spotify, Amazon.
so,
etc.
so you do all the marketing, then you do the
No,
you're the
no.
one who
Sharptone do the marketing.
Oh, they do it for
but
you?
they let me know what they need, and then
Benji does
That's
it.
we make it work.
Well, Sharptone, if you're watching this, you're doing a great job because you're getting my boys out there. If you want to come my way, give us some free gigs. Just let me know. Slide in DMs.
We're having to do the video for the next single the day after the Leeds gig.
Yeah.
Because Craig, as guitarist, is going off to
Get married?
get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your video idea?
Well, I
Can't tell
say
you
Do we
that.
not? Oh,
Yeah.
is it like? Is it,
Well, they're always important, aren't they? Especially we us. We
It's-
always have
it's
like a
on
little
a-
storyline.
It's more digital this time.
Oh,
I
is
can say that.
digital style.
Digital style. What's that?
Don't touch me, I'm scared, or don't hug me or something. I can't
Please
forget.
don't touch me. I'm
It's-
scared.
Sorry, mate. It's just the way it goes on this podcast. Yeah, you got to put up with it. Yeah, I can't remember actually. It's a YouTube thing. That it's it's a really
I
good
will
little
admit
series.
I'm not big on the YouTube stuff.
No.
Never mind.
Oh,
Robbie's
mate,
like,
when
I'm a
people
movie
talk
boy.
about TikTok, I'm like, what
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck is
fuck.
happening on TikTok?
So we're all a mixture. So Val is TikTok. You can't get him off it. He's addicted to it.
Yeah.
He used to sit on FaceTime with his ex.
I might need to sit down with Val and just have a discussion.
Get some notes.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Him and Chalk, they're the TikTok boys. They're the youths. They actually are the younger ones as well. They're younger than all of us. So that's
combined.
them. Rob and Raz, they're YouTube. They've like, especially Rob. Rob is grown up on YouTube like since its adoption in 2006. He has not been off it. He don't watch TV. He don't watch movies. It's just YouTube.
Oh, does he pay for that premium then?
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
he
not
puts
at all.
up with the adverts.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
I've
to a point
actually
where I
just
stop.
remembered where we first met. It just sprung into my mind then. We watched Neck Deep side stage at Hatfield.
No, at Leeds.
No, it was
Were you at
Hatfield.
Hatfield?
Yeah, we didn't go at Leeds. Oh no, we were neck deep at Leeds. I can't remember now.
It was.
Was that it?
That was where we.
Was I wearing makeup that time?
No.
Oh, thank fuck. I look like a fucking idiot.
But carry on. That.
Mate,
Sorry, it just popped into my head.
What I was
I was
on
like,
about now. I've genuinely have a brain
Oh,
like a
something to
sieve.
do with YouTube.
Oh yeah, so Rob's adored YouTube since its creation. Raz is in between. Is like tiny bit of TV, tiny bit of TikTok, but predominantly YouTube as well. But me, like, I fucking love movies. I don't understand why people watch anything else. Maybe
I don't
TV.
get people like my old flatmate. He could not sit and watch a film. He'd be on his phone constantly. I'm like, just sit and watch it, man. Like, it's a brilliant.
Yeah, Rob.
I like watching movies, but not in the cinema.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What if I need a wee?
We'll go for a wee.
What if I need a cup of tea?
You'd go and get one from shop.
You just can't pause it.
You can't pause it.
Yeah.
Well,
You miss
shit
bits.
bring a tea in with you. Get a flask.
Hey, I watched The Whale the other day.
Yeah, but you'd have. Oh,
Is that a movie or just a whale?
Yeah, the film with
Brendan
Brendan
Fraser.
Fraser and
The one that he got loads of.
it's real good, real good.
Is it?
But I'm gonna say that Brendan Fraser's getting all these awards, but what's the name? Her from Stranger Things, the ginger one.
Little lass.
Yeah, blew him out at water.
Max.
Max.
Yes,
That's a
She
show
was-
name.
Yeah.
I don't
she
know her
was
actress.
so
She
good.
didn't have a real
Actor
name. Called Max in real life.
Oh, Sadie Sink or something like that. She blew
Why
him
do you
out of
know
water. Because I
How
watched
do
the
you know
film.
that?
I watched the film. Honestly, absolutely unreal. You should all watch it. Yeah, it's really good.
I've been seeing the little bit of a tipple of it that's been on Instagram. That's the only social media I use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very interesting. I'd love to what is with
Emotional.
fucking Twitter?
I don't have Twitter.
I can't
don't know.
fucking
I have
stand it.
Twitter.
I don't get why people use it. It's just opinionated knobheads telling other opinionated knobheads their opinion so they can be
Matters more
opinionated
than their
knobheads
opinion.
about their opinion.
I don't know. Yeah. but in some regard, I feel like it's a better source of news.
True, but you know,
I'm happy with Instagram Reels, and
yeah,
that's about it for me.
I've got Reddit and Instagram. That's all I'll do.
See, I don't even have Reddit.
Reddit for me,
hard.
it's just funny videos for me. It's just like people falling over.
Yeah.
It's like Fail Army, but on my phone.
Right, yeah, with less adverts.
I'm still a fucking child. Yeah, no, there's still adverts.
There's too many social medias nowadays to navigate.
There is, yeah.
Especially if you're like an entity.
I'm gonna say
Like,
bring back Bebo.
Bebo was sick.
Bebo.
Send me some love. Send me some love.
I think everybody knows by now Facebook's in the bin.
Oh yeah,
The issue is
That's from my
Messenger
mum,
is
that.
fucking great.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
that's the only reason I
Facebook will
have
never die
Facebook.
because of Messenger.
yeah.
It's the only way to keep in touch with my
Yeah,
mates.
that is the
When
only
was the last time
thing
you
I
sent
talk
someone a
on.
text message?
Yeah,
Like, I'm sure you guys have the same problem that you've got to like kind of hit all social medias.
I don't have that problem because I don't fucking do it.
Well, you guys as a collective.
Yeah, Jake has that
Um,
issue. He's a
But it's
social
like, well, what I share on this might not be applicable to this format.
Yeah.
And then
it's fucking weird, isn't it? Like everything's a little
so
bit different.
you've got to create 7 lots of content for
One post, essentially.
one post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
It's
people
whack.
don't have the time to do it. Especially like commercial kind of stuff where, you know, it might be a YouTube channel, a band, or, you know, a business. Like
Yeah.
it's an insane amount to keep up with on social media.
Well, there's a reason. There's marketing people out there who
Yeah,
do that job, isn't there?
exactly.
Like, there's
And, you
there's
know-
a reason it's a full-time
You know,
job.
Yeah,
there's
lots
people
of
that are
middlemen.
like massive on TikTok that just don't do anything. You know, they probably won't direct people to their site to sell stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And it's
Good
Is it
point.
it
Great
pisses me
point at
off.
the end there.
Just cut them down. Let's just create one social media.
Reddit should be king. It's the original social media. It's forum based, like what we all grew up with. Because there's people who this is what.
Yeah, but there's people who can't read as well.
Hello.
There's people who grew up but didn't not have the internet.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That blows my mind that someone has lived their life.
To be fair,
all
my
never
first
having it.
memory is like dial up.
I remember the.
I had dial-up, but it was like in 2006.
Oh, I think
Back when everyone just got on
I
Wi-Fi.
remember the beeps.
I can remember
Yeah.
getting. I got like a free Action Man game in newspaper for
James,
computer.
Can I have that beer?
Candy balls. I've nearly done with this
I'll
one.
give him his own 4-pack. Where have you put
Yeah,
it?
he smashed it.
Yeah, I've got
Benji.
2 left if you want.
Oh no, I've still got one left.
Oh, never mind. Keep it to myself.
Get back, you bastard.
What
Bet
day
your
is it
legs.
tomorrow? Is it Sunday?
Yeah.
No work.
Got practice tomorrow.
Rehearsals, James.
Sorry, rehearsals, as the professionals say.
It depends. Like, do you not practice during rehearsals?
We don't practice.
Do you not? You just fucking smash it.
For us, there's no point. It's like
Just good enough
No, we
already.
just know it back and
it's not
You learn
that.
it in a week. He already is great at it.
It's not that. It's just as you become like a bigger band, like getting everyone together is such a hassle.
Oh, I can imagine getting us lot together is a hassle, and we're not even big.
It's easier to just send everyone a backing track with the click on, practice at home, and then when everyone comes together, you all know it.
Yeah.
So
well, it's my do or die tomorrow because I've not got a kit at home at the minute, so mine's just listening on repeat. But I'll be fine. Like most of the songs, I already know anyway.
Could you not like use your sticks and just pretend to hit it? On
Well,
your bed
that's
or
what I
something?
do at work. I play it in my head. It's really weird. Like I'll just listen to it at work and I'll know where I'm putting my hands.
most bands are like that though. They'll do like a couple of pre-pro days. Say if they've got a big tour coming up, they'll do a couple of pre-pro days, pre-production days at a certain venue, and then it's not just a chance for the band to get tired. It's like, right, we're bringing in lights, so the light people will sync the whole lights to the set, and the sound engineer will save the set to the sound desk, and he'll know where he's doing snare bombs and and sub drops. And
What does that mean?
Snare bomb. It's the
Snare
best
bomb.
part of a set.
Sorry, it's not for me. I know what it means. It's for them. At
Oh
home,
right.
obviously.
So when you go to I'm gonna say it like an absolute Dougie, but when you get to like a half time and you've got like a big snare, it puts like a reverse snare in, and then you get a load of reverb at the end. So it's like
It sounds like a shotgun.
yeah, it's like a
essentially.
shotgun snare, yeah.
And everyone goes, oh,
Yeah, and you're like, yes, that sounds amazing.
Sorry, they do what?
oh.
Okay. I'm really gonna have to brush up on my industry words of music terminology.
Honestly, you
Oh,
really don't have to. I am the slowest one in the band by miles, and they just teach me what to do. Honestly, I'm absolutely useless unless it's playing drums.
So you are literally you're running up to the stereotype of being a drummer.
Correct, yeah. I do drag my knuckles.
Right, we are getting close to the end, so we have one final bit.
Right.
Is this the confession bit that you warned us about?
You just fucking ruined it.
Oh, you buzzkill.
Yes, welcome to Confessions. I will be your Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ. We are going with Christianity on this one. I'm sorry if it's not your faith.
Jesus.
If you have another faith, enjoy.
Yeah.
We love every faith.
All
This is a
faiths
dangerous
are
fucking subject
equal.
to talk. All faiths are equal. I do not despise anything.
Exactly.
Love
Do you
all.
have to do one as well?
No, fuck off. I'm the host.
I was gonna say, I was
Be
thinking,
I
running
get to do whatever I want.
I was thinking, they must have to think of so many confessions.
Oh no,
like-
we do. Like when we go away, like if we're going on a trip, that's it's usually if we go to America, we've got confessions. So I've got some. We've got to have some back burners there, or we've just got to start fucking with each other now and not tell each other. So
Do you not
that-
just watch movies on back at sea?
No, we just bully each other the entire journey.
Right.
I
Yeah.
bet
Like,
all the other
healthy.
passengers love you.
Oh no, we have a zone. On the plane,
Yeah.
no, we all have
yeah.
a zone. Like Rad's
Oh,
got
God,
an iPad.
planes.
Rob takes his laptop to do some editing. MB sleeps and eats.
I used to get excited about planes,
I fucking
and
love
now I fucking hate them.
Why?
Oh man, because I get restless leg when I go to sleep. So you stick me on a plane for 11 hours, my legs are going insane. It's horrible.
Oh, I get that too, but I'm not a pussy. I put up with it because I'm going somewhere sick on a plane.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll pull away. Yeah. All right, go on then, Benji. What's your confession?
I think you should go first.
I mean, it's not really a confession. It's a weird story about me being covered in stuff.
Interesting already.
So it's a festival. So you'll know
which one?
Leeds Fest.
Lovely festival.
And
covered in wet,
oh
James.
God, well you'll find out. I think it was 2013, and it pissed it down constantly.
Rain.
Covered in rain. Wow.
And my friend ended up just giving up on the weekend, so they left on the Friday night, and for the rest of the weekend, we decided to use the toilet. Use the tent as a toilet.
Oh no.
So everyone were like going in,
just
squatting
on the floor.
Yeah. It was pretty. I mean, we were on a slope, so it all went to one side. And like
what a great! Oh wow, great.
Yeah. I mean, it smelled. It would dry.
I imagine it.
Was it
I
also
imagine it
like
stank.
a leakless tent?
Oh yeah. It were a decent tent.
Yeah. Just starts dribbling into the tent at the side of it.
Anyway, I obviously had quite a few drinks, and then my mates were like, "If you need to go shit, just shit. Like it's a toilet. We use in it for
it's not a toilet, James. It's a tent."
So I started. I started my pee, and then I thought, do you know what? They seem very straightforward. They seem to be nice about it. So I started pulling down my trousers, and as I pulled down my trousers, my friends picked up the tent, and I went on hands and knees and just got swilled about. With a load of piss everywhere, and all I had were baby wipes to clean myself for the entire weekend.
Did you feel like you were at Barnsley Metrodome?
It was horrible. My plan was to just not change at the weekend, but I had to get changed after that.
Mate, I'd have to disinfect my entire body.
Yeah. I was just swilling about in piss. It was horrible, and I didn't get to poo either. I had to go to the toilet.
What's the worst part of that? They're getting covered in piss, or they're not
being able to poo? Because I had to hold it longer because I had to clean myself up.
Oh, while you're angry as well.
Exactly, yeah.
Mate, that's grim. I know you don't need a confession, so God does not forgive you, but he thinks that's fucking grim. So,
sound, yeah.
Go with Christ.
I'm gonna go on a non-shit based.
Really?
Or toilet based confession.
Right.
Thank God, that's all we get from view. Listen, viewers, you fuckers, right? Your fucking confessions that I had to go through, 90% of them, you've shit yourself.
And it's not. It's
I've got shitting myself stories, but I'm done now.
We've all cactus pants.
Non-sexual.
Boo.
Yeah.
What's it about then?
An experience I had upon BBC television.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So when I was in uni,
uni.
uni,
Smart
friend.
boy.
It's snowing.
Oh shit.
Ever so slight. It's a smattering. If you've heard that, I heard that word the other day.
Yeah.
What a good word.
Good word, right? Yeah.
It's quite close to the German word for butterfly. Schmetterling.
You know what? It is incredibly close.
That's mad. Sorry, carry on.
So
This is why you were on this program.
It's not.
What for smettling?
We'll find out.
Yeah. So we had like this uni group. As house wasn't like we weren't studying anything intelligent. It was like full of dance people and
What did you study?
music.
Oh, fair.
Yep.
You are the Raz.
And we saw this application from I think it was ITV. No, it must have been BBC. So we applied for it to go on Eggheads. So we went through to Manchester to do an audition, and there was like, "Oh, you were best in the group." So they ended up taking us on Eggheads up in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So there is a video somewhere of me as a young 19-year-old with no tattoos, no beard, no
I bet that's so strange to look at.
Back when I was a young'un,
Absolute youth.
answering questions shitly and losing on
Did you lose?
Yeah, of course I did.
By quite a bit.
No, so there was two of us in the final round.
So it was Chef Uni?
No, Manchester.
Man?
Salford.
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 Is that a uni?
It's not posh enough to be
Yeah.
Manchester, that is it?
No.
They wish.
Pretty rough.
I mean, there's three.
Is it better than Crew?
I've never been to Crewe.
Have you not? That's why Raz went. I just thought it's similar area, innit?
Because there's like 3 unis in Manchester. No, 4 unis. And
Well, I didn't count.
I mean, there's some posh ones and there's some Dougie ones that I went to.
Dougie, what?
Yeah.
Did you say
Honestly.
Dougie?
Is that another word for
Dougie.
daft kids?
Have you never?
Yeah,
have you not heard Dougie?
Well, you can't say any other words. It's Dougie. So, yeah. Because they
So,
were like,
come on, someone will find
There were-
offence to
there
Dougie.
were-
It's quite un-PC, isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly. So there's like,
It's
You-
on the cusp, that one.
there's
like,
Uni of, then there's Manchester Met, then there's Royal Northern College of Music, which I didn't get to go to, but I should have tried. And then
You don't sound
there's
salty.
BIM, British Institute of Music. Damn.
Oh, I didn't go to any of them.
Well, yeah, I didn't finish it. It was
He went to
absolutely
Salford.
horrendous. Oh God, yeah.
I didn't even go
Honestly,
uni.
it
Don't
was
worry.
so bad. I mean, I left after the 3rd year.
Did you study music as well?
Yeah.
So have you always wanted to be a musician?
Yeah, I
then?
mean, I went to uni with there's a band called Pale Waves, and
This is just a small band called
Have you
Pale
heard of
Waves,
them?
yeah,
Have you heard of them?
well, I thought I'd bring it
Second
up.
biggest on label behind 1975.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to uni with Kira the drummer and then Heather the singer. Didn't really talk to Heather that much. Talked to Kira quite a bit.
She'd scare me. Kira's lovely.
And it got to the point where as uni was so cliquey, it was like they'd only push the people that were brown nosing, and Kira and Heather never
Is that
really
why
brown
Pale
nosed.
Waves and
No,
That
honestly,
sounds same.
They've been brown nosing like fuck.
no.
Are you slagging Pale Waves off?
No, I'm complete opposite. Pale Waves, like they work their ass off. They constantly gigged over and over again, and then as soon as they made it, British Institute of Music started putting posters everywhere saying, "Oh, Pale Waves went here," and it was like they did absolutely nothing for Pale Waves.
Yeah.
They didn't push them at all. They only went for the brown nosers, and it's nice to know that Pale Waves has took off. They've done something. The uni didn't help them at all. And then I went to BIM as well. I'm in Caskets, and it's going really well. And it were a bit of a fuck you.
I don't want to sound like really derogative of university
That's right. I'm going to be really negative after this, so go ahead.
education for music, but if you want to go into this sort of thing, whether it be like a sound engineer or being in a band or just being part of the collective, then uni's not the
work
the
it
way
out
to go.
yourself, yeah.
It's hands on.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It's hands on. If
Yeah,
you know
I'm-
someone, or then get in touch with them and then start working hands on.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Or
to
if
get
you're a
into it.
drummer, just jump from band to band until
Yeah.
you find one that works. That's what I did.
You might have to play every song in a week, but it'll be worth it. No, that's fucking sick. I never went to uni. It's something I avoided. I had an apprenticeship.
Right, okay.
So
You were in military, weren't you?
I was an aircraft engineer, my friend.
God
There you go.
damn.
It sounds cooler than it is. It's
Yeah.
literally quick fit for planes.
Right, okay.
Like this is the most annoying things about planes. Everyone thinks it's cool as fuck that I've worked on them,
Yeah.
but working on them, like everything's got hours on it. So it's like a car. A car's engine will
okay.
break at 200,000 hours
Yeah.
or miles or whatever you want to call it. An aircraft, every single part has been tested that much that they know that'll break on average this amount of hours.
Wow, that's cool.
So before
You've
it
got
breaks,
to change it before then.
yeah, before
Yeah.
it breaks, get it out because it's in the sky. It's such a
Yeah,
safety
but that's
critical
cooler than my
thing.
mum pulling in a Fiat 500 and saying, "Oh, can you change wheel?"
Yeah, it is. Like I did work on at the time the UK's leading fighter jet.
There you go.
I was
That's pretty
the
impressive.
man. Everything mechanical.
That's on your
Does
CV.
that begin
Mate,
with
that's the only reason I now get engineering jobs because
What's
it's
that
not
like?
due to my fucking skill of being an engineer.
Oh mate, I watched Top Gun the other day, and all I get is like F-34 videos and stuff like that on my Instagram reels now. It's absolutely ridiculous.
The new Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so shit.
See,
the
I went
original's
into
banging.
it wanting to hate it. Loved it.
I've
Really?
never
Yeah.
actually watched it, but it has a fantastic guitar solo on the first film.
Oh, mate. In-
It's on second one as well.
is that Kenny Loggins who plays that as well?
Is it? Danger
well, he
Zone?
doesn't-
Is that? It's
He-
not. It's
he
because
doesn't-
it's not Danger Zone,
he
is it?
doesn't
No,
play
I
it.
I think
Does
that's
he
just
not?
the
No.
soundtrack.
I've
He's
just
a
made that.
singer.
I think I've just made that up in my head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kenny Loggins is Danger Zone.
See,
Yeah.
again, this another issue. Like going back to that thing, not going gigs until I was 24. I
It
don't
was-
have a fucking
it
clue
was-
who anyone is in the
it
industry.
To be fair,
before our
I
time,
only
mate.
I only know it's Kenny
No, but I
Loggins
couldn't-
because I used to watch Archer, and Archer brought up Danger Zone. Have you seen Archer the Programme?
How have you not seen
So
that? What a
good,
banging
man.
series.
Sorry.
Oh. It's a great series.
It's really, really good. Have a gander.
I'll watch it.
You should. If you don't, I'm never coming to a Caskets gig.
You're never getting guesses.
Shit. Right, give me that beer back, you. Right, I think we should wrap it up there, boys. It
Yes.
has been an absolute pleasure having you on.
It's a pleasure to be on.
Do you have anything to say to the lovely people who
It's-
are watching
it's
or
been
listening?
Lovely. We've still got tickets available, which are minimal at the minute.
You've sold out at Leeds, sure that.
At Leeds, yeah, we've got a couple of tickets
Leeds
left
won.
for the second day. We've
There's
got
about 60 left for day 2.
not so many in
Right, I'll get
London,
cracking.
and then we've got Cardiff, Glasgow as well, and that's all coming up this month. And you'll be able to get the tickets through our website. Yeah, honestly,
What's the difference between a buffalo and a bison?
Dunno.
Can't wash your hands in a buffalo. That's my
I don't
shit
get it.
brummy gig.
right? That's us
A
done.
I
bison.
don't get it.
Bison,
No,
like
bison.
wash- yeah.
Do you want to do a shit Brummy accent as well?
No, but I can tell you many a jokes.
Don't ask him.
Right, I think we'll
We'll
end
be
it
here
on that
for
note.
hours.
Right, I'm gonna figure out how to end this fucking thing because last time
Press that button.
to my house.
It's not that one. Do you want to know the one that really shit me up last week?
Go ahead. Oh, that is a good tune.
It's terrifying,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing.
Lil Wayne.
Is that who it is?
I don't know. It's
Oh,
something Lil.
fuck knows.
or
Some
Lil Jon or
little
something.
person.
Yeah.
Right, it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you boys. I've had
And
a
you.
wonderful night. I
And
cannot
you.
fucking wait
been really
to see you in this month. And at Download, I'm especially excited for because what a fucking lineup.
Mad.
And you boys are part of that fucking big excitement for me.
Very
So,
nice.
I don't know why I said so there. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yes, sir.
Right, boys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to figure out how to end this.
You press
bye.
that button.
Right, no, this thing, right. I've got to make the screen black like this, watch. Ta-da. But I've got to do that at the same time as this, so it's
Right,
like,
okay.
boom.
Easy.
You're done now.